Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some chips and dip. I'm thinking I'm starved.
I got my third facelift.
Are you happy with the result?
I kind of am.
You look
I know I'm shallow, but I am. Take a good look at the face.
Come on!
That is not Demi Lovato. That Demi Lovato does not give me real person vibes.
Nobody looks like a real human. That's exactly my point. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it today.
Tiny Tim scares the fuck out of me.
Why does Tiny Tim scare you? He literally died on stage and he was a converted Christian.
Look at his face, it's terrifying.
Yeah, he died, Christian.
It's like a hobgoblin.
Christian, he died. Don't speak ill of the dead. He didn't do anything except for making that one song. He just made like the one song. He's not that bad.
He's pretty scary. He's very uncanny looking.
He's not that bad. Yeah, later today. Not immediately today. But later today I'm going to do that.
Water painting.
Did you show him?
Take a picture and send it to me at this rate.
Is it just in your Discord?
You should just send it to me at this rate.
I'm in your Discord.
Oh yeah, you just put it in the general chat.
Yeah, I'll just put it in general. Do you want me to put it in the general or is there somewhere else?
No, that's fine. Only got like 3 channels.
You kicked me out. Yeah, you did, because I don't see you. I don't see it. Oh, I see it. I'll put it in random shit. Unless if you want me to put it in general, I can put it in general. Whatever you want.
Random shit's fine. One of those earlier, I hate this fucking thing.
Alright, hold on.
Medium on the ground, light on the ground.
No, he didn't. Okay. I put it in general. Did you get it?
Should put the picture in general. Whenever you get a chance.
You better not have kicked me out.
The same idea. True. Plastics and chemicals on that bag.
does. Alright. Yeah, Tiny Tim had like 2 songs, Christian. What? Yeah. Christian.
It's terrifying.
He's not.
The song and his appearance is literally a fucking nightmare.
No, he's not.
It is, yeah. It's literally straight out of a David Lynch fucking fever dream.
Yeah, but it's Tiny Tim though.
You can't deny that.
I can't.
He's literally a David Lynch character.
I mean, he kind of is, but that's what makes him cool.
I get that. I understand that, but the fact still remains
He's really cool.
what it is.
I got my 3rd facelift.
Are you happy with the result?
I kind of am.
You look good.
I know I'm shallow, but I am. Take a good look at the face.
Come on!
That is
You
not
really?
Demi
Your mom
Lovato.
saw him at the
That
store
Demi
one time?
Lovato
That's
does not
fucking
give
awesome.
me real person vibes.
Is it just me, or do other people get uncanny valley from people with a lot of plastic surgery? You don't look like a human being. I see
You
it
know
on
what?
the regular
You know on
streets,
the Grinch,
and
you
it's
know how the
noticeable.
Whovillians look?
I
That's what
am
everybody
freaking
looks
out
like
right
now.
I just saw a picture of Mandy Moore.
Holy hell.
Who is that?
What the fuck?
If I would have went into a coma 5 years
Your mom's
ago
talking to
and
you.
woke up today, I
Your
would
mom
have
needs something,
recognized
yeah.
90% of Hollywood. What the hell is going on?
We've reached a strange point in beauty standards where the more perfect you look, the less beautiful you are. Wild take, but hear me out.
Really?
Some of the most beautiful women in the world don't look like themselves anymore. They've become so
pretty freaking awesome.
snatched, so sculpted, so symmetrical, and now their faces all look perfect, but not in a good way. So let's get this straight. I'm kind of nervous about this video because the last thing I want to do is speak down on a woman's face. That's brutal, but something about the new standard face doesn't sit right anymore. Literally. And there's young girls growing up all around the world thinking that this is right. We're gonna talk about the almost pretty girl. The girl
it's not.
who has every feature that can make
It's
her
weird.
beautiful according to beauty standards. But these features have literally cut out the warmth, the emotion, and that little bit of life that used to make someone beautiful. This video is going to be a whole lot of tough love, so if you cannot stand the heat, the oven is going to be on 450 degrees, so I'm sorry, you're going to have to get out the kitchen. Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You're classy. I know you don't just give those away for free, but hopefully at the end of this video, we become bestie enough for you to take that next step. Now, before we spiral any deeper into this almost pretty rabbit hole, because trust me, it goes deep, I need to show y'all an app that literally pays you to do stuff you already do on your phone.
I mean, I feel
And
bad for
that's
these ladies
free
who feel like they
cash. Now,
can't
a lot of you are gonna
be
hear
themselves.
free cash and get red flags, but with a 4.8 star rating on Trustpilot and a huge
Like, I do.
community of people earning
I do
extra
feel
cash
bad
daily,
that they feel
I am
that
so
bad
excited
about
to put
themselves
y'all
that they
on.
gotta
You can
get
play
this work
games,
done. That
complete
actually makes
surveys,
me
or
sad.
do small offers, and the best part
As
is
a woman,
you actually
that makes
get
me
paid
feel
for
very
it. Y'all,
sad.
I've
I don't
earned
feel
over
like I'm
$60
beautiful.
in my favorite
I'll be
games so
honest with
far
you.
has
I don't
been
need
Dice
anybody to
Dreams.
tell me
If
that
you
I
know
am
me,
either,
I'm
because I
always
don't.
trying to
I would
find
not believe
something
them.
to stimulate my mind.
I don't know
instead of
why.
scrolling on social media, and this game definitely keeps me entertained. Now they have over 5,000 games,
I don't
different
know why.
surveys, and offers to choose from. So there's
Well, I don't
something
look
for
like
everyone.
that.
My account, so I'm definitely keeping an eye out for my earnings this week. So if you want to try it out, sign up using my link or QR code on screen because you'll get
Like,
a
I don't need
$5
anybody to
sign-up
kiss my
bonus
ass,
when
but-
you start your first offer. Depending on your country, the layout might be slightly
No.
different, but the process is still the same. Try free
What
cash
would
with
I
my link, claim
need?
your $5 bonus and start earning cash today. Back then, beauty wasn't perfect, but that's exactly what made
No.
it perfect. Since celebrities have always been the blueprint for what beauty is supposed to look like, like they're our main focus for today. And in the early 2000s to 2010s, not only could you see women with natural beauty, you could
What
see
do I
faces that looked
need?
completely different from each other.
Before Instagram face, beauty used to be bold. Faces were striking and complex.
Yeah, people
and
are different.
You could actually remember them. No one trying to blend in with one another, and no one looked the same. There used to be so much mystery and diversity to women. Faces were textured, asymmetrical, and expressive.
You could open magazines like InStyle, Essence, and Teen People and see girls and women like Beyonce, Mandy Moore, Keke Palmer, Amanda Bynes. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat
What?
this and make it seem like the beauty standards
My eyebrows.
back in the day couldn't be
They're not
toxic.
symmetrical.
Thigh gaps and cheekbones were still glorified.
I could draw
Let's
those
get
on.
that
Like, it's
settled.
fine.
Danielle, you went to the dentist, but you refused to have your gap closed. Do you really think you can have a CoverGirl contract with the gap in your room?
Yeah, why not?
This is all people see. Easy Reads Beautiful CoverGirl. It's not marketable.
Yeah, just a little bit is okay, but I don't want to completely close it.
Well, I guess she just left the gap wide open for another girl, baby.
I agree.
Heroin chic is a style popularized in the early 1990s fashion and characterized by pale skin, dark circles underneath the eyes, emaciated features, androgyny, and stringy hair, all traits associated with the abuse of heroin or other drugs. A 1996 article in the LA Times
I looked
stated
like that, I
the
wasn't
fashion
happy.
industry had a nihilistic vision of beauty that was reflective of drug addiction.
Like, I
I'm just
don't
gonna say this,
know.
if the beauty standards back in the day weren't toxic, women wouldn't look like how they look today. Moral of the story, women used to look like themselves. And I know that kind of sounds like an oxymoron because of course women look like themselves. But when you take a look at today, it makes sense why I'm saying that. Over time, natural beauty started to feel outdated, almost like it wasn't enough to just look like yourself.
Most of my life, I felt self-conscious because I didn't have as much chest as other grown-up women. So I went to the hospital and had what they call plastic surgery.
But why? What was wrong with the way you were?
But I just never felt good about myself the way I was.
I mean,
As
yeah,
the
sure,
beauty
a lot of women
standards
feel
started
that
to
way,
get more
but like,
aggressive,
I'm
and
probably
it
not
started to
alone
get
in
more
feeling that way.
accessible in a way that made a lot of women
But I don't know
feel
what I
like
would
they
change.
had
I don't
to
know if a
have
lot
it,
of
like
these
they
women
had
know what
to
they would
keep up.
actually
Female
change about
celebrities
themselves.
are pretty much
To
in
be
an impossible
honest.
position where they're required to look perfect and look youthful forever.
Like,
in
how
order
would
to have
they-
a career. But they can't look too overdone, or they'll be
I don't
plastic,
know.
and they won't look effortless, and
Nope.
that will damage their career because they won't be able to emote and make the facial expressions that they need for acting. I mean, they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. It's no wonder that celebrities are going to seemingly any length to look
They look
young
crazy.
and flawless forever.
Once celebrities and influencers started showing off these upgrades, people wanted those results.
I went to Kris Jenner's last guy because the new guy is $1 million
For a facelift?
for a facelift.
No way.
And the ladies are lining
I
up.
don't
These
know.
psycho are calling and using code words and passwords. And you've got to know the password to get Kris Jenner's guy for $1 million.
What?
Most people have a shopping wish list. I have a surgery wish list. Or all the surgeries,
And she doesn't
treatments,
need
etc. that I would get if money wasn't an issue.
I want
She
this
looks
nose.
fine.
I need this nose. I would pay to have this nose.
From the nose jobs to the lip fillers,
Oh,
the
God.
brow lifts, and yes, Ozempic has a lot to do with this also, but we'll get to that later. The new go-to look started to become more sculpted and almost exaggerated. And as it became that, it also became more tempting because now you didn't have to be born with it. You could just buy it. So that's when we started to see this unsettling movement of women swapping out their natural beauty for something a bit more manufactured.
And they look
I
weird.
got my third facelift.
That was
yanked my
Mandy
face,
Moore.
And I said, give me a good yank. I go, doctor, I don't want to see you in 6 months. Give me a good, get in there and just start pulling, just go yanking.
Now this is where it gets really interesting because people aren't just talking about bad surgery. They're talking about the weird, uneasy feeling they get
I know.
from just looking at it.
These women
Today,
are
there
just-
are
it makes my
countless
heart
women with
break.
the exact facial features we were taught to want. The sharp jawline, the high cheekbones, the big pouty lips.
This
But
literally
instead
makes
of
my heart
looking
break.
stunning.
It's so
something
sad.
looks off.
People's
Why do
faces
they
are really starting to
destroy
scare me.
themselves?
Yeah.
Your lips don't need to look like they're trying to escape.
It makes me feel so bad for them.
Or something wrong with her face in Aquaman.
There's
I
nothing
literally
wrong with
could not
anyone. How are you
enjoy
doing
the
Aperture?
movie
There's
when she
nothing
was
wrong
on
with
screen,
any of these women.
because it was like something was
Why
going
they
on. I
feel
don't
the
know if
need
it
to
was too much
hurt
focus on
themselves
her
in
face
this way?
didn't have, like,
They don't look
movement or
better.
anything.
They aren't
This
doing
was
anything that looks
And
better.
no, it's so hard to put
Are
it
they?
into words without sounding or coming off as rude. But let's be real,
I'm eating
a
chips
lot
in
of
a-
women nowadays
in a bowl
they
here with
don't
some dip.
look human. They don't look like a real
How about you? What are
person.
you doing
They
tonight?
almost
Anything
look
fun?
like wax figures.
I'm just
of
doing the
themselves.
use here, hanging out. Just sold a bunch of magic on whatnot.
Of perfectly beautiful, healthy women,
You know.
in trying to become even more beautiful, even more perfect, are literally
Ooh,
disfiguring
I've
their
never-
faces with filler.
I've never played that game. Is that any good? I didn't even hear of it.
Whether it's actually reconstruction or you're just getting injections here, there, and everywhere. But these people do not look like human beings anymore. It's very uncanny valley.
Take Demi Lovato, for example.
Oh my God,
She
this
was
hurts me
introduced
so
to the
much.
media as a child star, appearing in
She's
movies
beautiful.
and
She
TV
didn't need to do
shows like
anything.
Camp Rock,
These women.
Barney and Friends,
Oh, it's
and
not out
Sunny
yet.
with a Chance.
Oh, so you got early access?
And you're watching Disney Channel.
And behind the scenes, she was struggling with something that not even a lot of adults can handle.
Oh,
From
sweet.
eating disorders to battles
Oh,
with
shit.
addiction, Demi's journey hasn't been
Never even
easy.
heard of that.
So
That's
seeing
really
her
cool.
healthy and thriving today is
That sounds
amazing.
really fun.
Once I relapsed, the floodgates were open. Within a couple of weeks, I called a dealer and I was like, "Do you have Xanax?" And he said, "No, but I have." And I was like,
The 27-year-old went on to explain how she's coming
When is
to
it
more
supposed to be
accepting
coming out?
of her body.
Now when I look in the mirror and I start to have a negative thought, so what I say to myself is, nope, you're healthy and I accept you.
When someone's been through that much, it's not surprising they probably want to look like a completely new version of themselves. So as she's reintroduced herself to us today, people have started to talk.
That is not.
Well,
Demi
that's
Lovato.
awesome that you got in
I don't
early.
care what anybody says.
That's
She went
really
through a
nice.
rough patch.
You've
and
been
I'm
doing
all
good
about
though
healing.
overall?
But that Demi Lovato does not give me real.
You've been
person
keeping busy?
Something about her new look looks unfamiliar. Her face is a bit more uplifted, cheeks are a bit more hollowed, and her lips are a lot
That's
more
good.
pouty, almost to the point where
That's good,
it
I'm
seems
glad.
like she can't even close them. There's
I'm glad
almost
you have
an
them.
uncanny,
I've been keeping busy myself here with my whatnot
stiffness
streams.
to her face.
As I said, I've been selling magic cards
The beauty standard was
and whatnot.
heroin chic. It
I've
was
been
the
learning
very,
how to
very,
play
very frail,
slowly
thin
but surely.
looking
I've been
people. The beauty standards were
learning
just
how to
so
play magic.
unrealistic.
That's been
And so
it's been
I
fun.
wanted to be that
It's
role
been
model
fun.
for myself.
There seems to be
I'll
a
have
pattern
to
here. We see celebrities
do more of the
and
arena. You
most
can
of
do it
them
either
being
on
child
the
stars,
computer
like
or on
Selena
your phone.
Gomez,
So that's kind of
Ariana
what I've been doing
Grande,
lately. I've been
Miley Cyrus,
trying to
women
make some
who
extra
had
cash
a
here and
distinct, unique
doing
look
that,
to them growing up.
streaming
now
a lot,
have
you
this
know.
sculpted,
Same crap.
ultra snatched
Been having
look,
fun.
and they just look
Looks like you
a
have been too.
shell of their past self.
I keep seeing Miley Cyrus.
Hmm.
And something about it is like really off. Like she just doesn't even look like a
Yeah.
real person.
The Avatar just came out.
Music video shoot. But then, like, when you watch the music video,
People are really liking that Final
she just
Fantasy
looks
though.
so different. I don't know. It's
People
like
are really
off.
liking the Final
Selena
Fantasy.
Gomez's
So
name has been
I've
coming
been
up
selling a lot of
and
packs
I know it's a sensitive
for
topic
that.
because a lot of
We
people
pulled like a
argue
$20
that
card tonight.
Her new look is tied to her
So
lupus
for one guy
diagnosis.
on,
and while she's been incredibly open about her
for
health, she's had
Final
a kidney
Fantasy, another one
transplant,
on
she takes
Outlaws
a
of
lot
Thunder
medication,
Junction,
and she has
called the
weight
Mana Drain.
fluctuations
That's like a
that comes
$30
with it.
card.
I had arthritis.
Oh, he plays in the arena? Does he like it?
Just kept, my mentality was just to keep going.
But even with all of that in mind, people are noticing something
It's
else.
nice making other
Something
people
that
happy.
normally doesn't tie into health.
Why is she transforming
I prefer
into an elderly Chinese
doing
woman
that,
with 18 million views,
honestly,
513,000 likes
than
is
being on Kick.
crazy. People on social media have been talking
I just
about
like
Selena
making other
Gomez's
people
new
happy. I
look,
like to
saying
sell
that
stuff
She does not
and,
look like the same person at all.
you know,
She looks
I
like
feel
more
like I'm
calm,
really
she
in my
looks older.
element,
It's true
so
that she always
it's
has
nice.
had a fuller face in the
It's really
past,
nice.
and she
We've been
says
doing a
that
really
lot
good
of
job
her,
consistently, so
appearance changes
you know,
is
we've been
due to her lupus.
We've been
Meanwhile,
doing good
others
with
are
it.
totally
He,
convinced that
Christian
she's
usually
just
helps
getting
me
plastic surgery.
find
Her
the cards
features
and
look more sculpted.
we got tons of creatures.
lifted,
We got
and
more, like,
tighter
I think
in
we got
ways
22
that feel
pounds
like they go beyond
coming in the
what
mail.
lupus alone
Everyone's
could
really
cause.
super
And
chill. They're just,
that's
it's a
where
really
the
good
conversation
environment.
gets a little uncomfortable
It's a
because
really
no
nice
one wants to
environment.
criticize
The people are really nice.
how a woman is coping with her illness.
Sometimes it can get a
But
little
when
bit
the
crazy
changes
here,
start
so
to feel more
yep,
cosmetic
22 more
than
pounds. That means
medical,
card scanning
it
live
opens
soon.
the door for a lot of people to question what's going on. And wow,
More people to
are they
bitch.
questioning?
Does having lupus make you Chinese? I don't think it does. I think this is
Having lupus
a
make
plastic
you
surgery
Chinese.
thing. I could be
Jesus
wrong.
fuck.
If you're a person with lupus and then, suddenly people start referring to you as Sean May, hit me up. I want to know your story.
Comments like, she looks so fake, she's in her Area 51 era, Selena Gomez is hard to look at, are popping up in comment sections everywhere. And y'all, as cruel as these comments are, and extremely
I'm sorry,
unnecessary,
though.
we
She
can't
does look
deny
Chinese.
why there's a reaction to
I don't
celebrities'
mean to
new
say
faces,
that,
because
but
it's
she
for
looks
a
like a
reason.
different
So recently, Jenna was in
ethnicity.
Paris
It's
for the premiere
crazy.
of Wednesday season 2. Here's a before
Why
and
do
after,
they look
and
like
she looks
she
very
was so
different.
beautiful? Why did she do that to herself? She's so beautiful. Why did she do this? Why did she do this? For who? That drives me crazy. That's not just makeup. She ruined herself. Now she looks like a fucking Tim Burton character for the rest of her goddamn life. She was so beautiful. Why didn't she believe it? Bruh, okay, alright, I'm gonna be real with you. As I said, there's nothing that I would immediately change about myself. I guess I haven't really thought of myself in that way. I don't look in the mirror and be like, what can I do to destroy myself today? Because literally, that's what she looks scary. Like, what the fuck? She looks so good. You gotta wait, at least wait. Wait to do this shit until, like, you're older. Like, what are you doing in this, in your early to mid-20s, destroying yourself? I mean, Zoltar... Yeah, but even still, like... Zoltar, you're beautiful. I've never seen you before, but you're beautiful and nothing's wrong with you, okay? You shouldn't want to change anything that's crazy. It's fucking nuts. Nuts! Nuts! Fucking crazy! And for what good reason did she feel the need to be doing all that to herself? Really? No, absolutely not. There's a video that we can watch too, the BBL smell video, where it smells like garbage juice.
But people are not happy with this difference, and because of it,
This
she's
is
receiving
bad.
thousands of
It's not the fact that she has no eyebrows that's bad. All right, that's not it. It's
and overall, just saying a lot of very mean things.
Y'all remember earlier when we talked about how back in the day,
I mean, anybody fucking could, I guess.
Wasn't perfect.
But you don't need it.
Today,
nobody needs anything.
You basically
and they have no forehead lines. Isn't that weird? They can't do this. Nobody can do this. Because they can't. They just physically can't.
Having to be perfect.
Why?
For a few years, I felt this
Why does everybody look constantly surprised and shocked all the time? It's so bad.
Today, because I'm
I understand. I get it.
Is weighing
Everybody
on me mentally and
thank
physically.
you.
I feel crazy.
Everybody
because I'm
wants to
why
look
do
like
I
a
feel this way? Why do I feel
permanent.
like I have to be the prettiest everywhere I
Don't
go?
get her a boob job.
for
There's
a lot
nothing
of
wrong with your
women,
girlfriend.
that
She's
pressure
beautiful. I've never
turns
seen
into
her before, but she's
procedures. If we take all
beautiful.
the Botox, the fillers, the surgery, the Ozempic, we get a woman that looks like a prettier version of herself, but not entirely. That's
She's not.
because The version
Triple
was
H.
pushed
Oh
too far,
God,
and instead
damn.
of looking
Gonna give her
natural,
back
she
pain.
looks man-made.
When I see a celebrity like this, first I get uncanny
She was
valley
so
unease,
pretty.
but also-
What
and I feel bad about
happened to
this,
Demi
so just know I feel
Lovato?
bad. I don't find them pretty anymore, and not because their new features aren't pretty, because someone could have these features naturally and be gorgeous. There's something Frankenstein about all these celebrities having these cut and paste parts to the point where they're not even themselves anymore. Actually reminds me of the end of Death.
You
Becomes
guys
Her.
will
They've
look
just
like a
replaced their
pear.
parts so many times, and they're so botched. It's
Like
like
a human
good from far,
pear.
but far from good. And beyond this, making you look kind of like a wax museum.
Oh my
version of
God, she
yourself, it
looks
also takes away from whatever
awful.
made you in the first place. Okay, so here's Zoe Kravitz.
Then
Here's
we'll have
Shania
the
Twain,
TV
Kate
reality.
Beckinsale. Here's Demi Moore. Wait, my favorite one's coming. Here's Leah Michele, and here's Demi Lovato again. This one's more subtle, but here's Dakota Johnson. And for the record,
Oh my
she's
God,
cool
Dakota
like this. First of all,
Johnson
everybody said,
did
give
not
me
need
this
to do
jaw,
that.
the lips of a fish, hollowed out cheeks. Everybody has the same eyebrows. And all of this combined with Ozempic just makes everybody look like this.
All right, can I just say one thing? The buccal fat removal needs to fucking stop. I'm talking about the... That needs to end. Okay? That needs to fucking stop. Crush a bunch of breadsticks and get a tummy ache. Yes. Yes, bad. Bad. It's happened before. This needs to end. Needs to fucking stop. Needs to end. Do you know why? Do you know why it's unattractive to me? Here, you know what? All right. Because having a full face, it provides you some youth. When I was anorexic, okay, I had the... Okay, alright? Yeah, that was me. Okay? It made me look ancient. I looked gaunt. I looked sick. So I'm gonna say right now, when you have a fuller face, you look youthful. You look youthful. These women, they're scary. They're scary. It's weird.
Creepy.
They got it. Bella Hadid. It was Bella Hadid who started it.
It's not pretty because
That's
it's
what's
missing
up.
a crucial
Everybody wanted to look like Bella
which I think
Hadid.
might be authenticity.
That's what it
One
was.
crucial shift in society.
That's what
to
it was.
blame for this, and I was
Everybody
gonna call
wants
it a
to
hot
look
take, but it's not
like
a hot take.
an
It makes a lot
Instagram
of
film,
sense.
but it's not
And
in a
that
good
is
way. It's
the
not even in a
rise
cute
of
way. It's like a.
AI. I'm talking about the filters that warp
It's weird.
what a beautiful face is supposed to look
And
like.
this is how people do
These
filters.
don't just
People do.
smooth the skin
Yeah,
and remove
there is.
pores.
There is a thing for that. There is. Typhoid chic. Typhoid face. Everybody wants to look like they got or what is it? Tuberculosis. Not typhoid, tuberculosis. Just make her sleep deprived. Everybody wants to look like this. They wanted to look like this before. That's why they had the cheeks red, the pale skin. That's what. Where do you think this came from? Where do you think this came from? This is a whole thing. This is where it came from. And now they want to look like that. More. This is what they wanted. Yes, I do. I most certainly do. This is what they wanted to look like. Zoltan's loving it. This is what they wanted to look like. An aura of melancholy and grief. It's like goth. It was like early goth. That's what it was. But people are still doing it. People are still doing it. The red lips. It's consumption. They wanted to do that. Here's the makeup look.
The beauty ideal of the Victorian era was modeled after someone suffering from consumption, also known as tuberculosis. Because nothing
This is a thing!
sexy quite like coughing blood into a handkerchief and dying a slow death. The Victorians had a fascination with death, and often romanticized the disease that was so prominent during the era. The beauty ideal of the Victorians...
That was the ideal. Now what is it? Now what is it? It's looking like this. What is the difference? Where's that one of that girl? She was so pretty. The one who played Wednesday Addams. Where's the chick? What's her name? What's her name? Who's that? Jenna Ortega? It's coming back. It's coming back, but nobody has tuberculosis. It's coming back. It's coming back. That's it. It doesn't matter. The music really doesn't matter. It's dumb. Okay. Alright, so they want to look like this. They want to look like that stage right there. This is what everybody wants to look like. The glossy skin, the gaunt, the eyes, the gloss. Everybody's making that glossy ass Korean skin. The gaunt, the nose, looking all crazy with the eye bat. Like, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Oh, you don't want no scurvy, bitch. Oh my god. Musically fucking blows. But this poor woman looked so cute. She was adorable. What was wrong with her? There was nothing wrong with her. Name one thing that was wrong with this woman. One fucking thing that was wrong with this woman. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with her. Now, she be looking like this. You don't want no malnutrition shopping cart, bitch. You don't want that. You don't want no shopping cart, bitch. You don't want to fuck a shopping cart. You don't want to screw a stick figure. Come on. She was beautiful. There was nothing. Look at how youthful she looked. She looked young. You can't say that she didn't look young. She looked young. She was cute. There was nothing wrong with her. Nothing wrong with her. And now look what we got. Why did she do this? It makes you wonder, why would anybody... Because it's coming back. It's coming back.
They literally
They look crazy.
If
That's
you don't
why.
look drop
It's coming
dead
back.
gorgeous with this filter, there is no hope for you.
They lift your cheekbones. They pinch your nose smaller. They make your
No,
lips
her
bigger,
eyebrows.
and they
Her
give
eyebrows
everyone that same
are bleached.
symmetrical
She has bleached
face.
eyebrows.
And the worst part is,
And now
we
everybody wants like
accepted
the
that
Instagram face
as
now.
beautiful. We got so used to seeing these faces so often.
AI is
these
making it way
warped
worse.
Faces. They
They're
started
all
to look
AI.
young, and they started
They're
to
all
become
AI bitches.
our beauty
Those
standard.
last two,
AI
most
is about to
definitely.
change the way when we assess
Yep.
beauty, sort of like how plastic surgery did. And the very first thing that I thought of was this one creator. I'm gonna show you. I'm not even gonna really talk about her or her videos, just the imagery that she uses in it, and all of them are all AI generated.
Oh
I don't
my
know what
God.
the prompt is, but I imagine it's literally just like model or pretty model, and this is what it spits out. But the images that her AI spits out,
They all
kinda
look like
weird,
plastic
because
surgery
while
ass
there are
looking
women
bitches.
out there
And they
who
all want to
kinda
look like
like
AI.
this, it's interesting to think that her AI, when prompted to develop a pretty woman or a model woman, it thinks that all of them look like this. I imagine as a woman
Yeah.
or even like a young
There's
teenage
no
girl seeing images like that, that are only gonna
differentiating
get
features
more and more common
with
on the
anyone.
internet. Like, that's gotta like mess with your brain and what you think that you should look like. I just don't like it.
Now I want to show y'all a real example of this. Stick with me. There's a rise of women who are using a silly filter. Filters that most people would say are ugly. But these women use these filters so much, they actually started to love how they look with them. They actually started to see themselves as beautiful with this filter. So think about it. The more you look at a filter or a surgically altered face,
That's
at
crazy.
first, it probably looks weird.
That's
but the
crazy.
More you look at it,
look at
the
this.
more you think it looks okay.
This distortion of reality aligns with the cultivation theory, which suggests that long-term exposure to media content shapes viewers' perception.
Are we gonna
of
start
reality,
doing that
which
now?
Is like, and in the context of beauty standards, repeated exposure to
Check this
idealized
out.
celebrity images
Here's
can
me
gradually alter
with one
our
of them
understanding
filters
what's
on.
normal or attainable in terms of our appearances.
I feel like a lot of these women, especially the celebrities, they look more expensive than expressive. That's the best way I can word it. It's almost like once you get to a certain stature, once you have enough money, you have to have this ultra snatched, sculpted look. Because maybe if you don't, people start saying that you look old.
I wanna view all these
tired, or
effects.
like you let yourself go.
None of these women would be getting a call back if Clueless was being remade today, and that's because the beauty standard in Hollywood has changed so much since 1995 that arguably some of the most beautiful women in the world would not have a chance.
I don't even like
Her
looking
face
at
is too
myself with this.
expressive, her face is too plain, and Stacey Dash, well, she would need to do what she does
That's
now, which is
crazy.
lighten up.
I think our
That's
standard
fucking
of beauty
crazy.
is starting to shift to accept more
That's not me anymore.
and uncanny looks, and a lot of women are thinking that that's beautiful.
I
But
feel like I
beauty
look
is
better
not
like
supposed to be
this.
predictable.
But women
You
cannot
don't have to
exist
change
without these
yourself to
filters
be
that make
what
them
you
look like
think
this.
Beauty looks like, because
I don't
then
think I
it'll
look
make
any
you
more
look like an
beautiful.
unnatural shell of yourself.
It's not. It's weird. But these women, they look at themselves through this all the freaking time. Well, what do you think happens?
Video, don't
The green
forget
screen's
to
funny.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
It's
Whatever
weird.
classy people like you do before heading to the next video.
But I
And
literally,
by
I
the
look.
time this
Hold
video
on.
is uploaded, I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit 300,000 subscribers. Thank y'all so much. If you made it this far, go ahead and leave a purple heart. I also wanted to mention that the giveaway that was happening in
Let
my
me
Girl
get
Math
rid of this.
video has been closed. We have our winner. Congratulations, Diomnivella. I hope I said your name right. Diomnivella. That is such a pretty name. Thank you for watching this video. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Doctor, I need your assistance.
What troubles you, Miss Birmingham?
I've been
BBL smell. Is it real? Fat necrosis.
It's because I heard BBLs be smelling. So I was wondering, is it the surgery that make the BBL smell? If you want a BBL, do you gotta sacrifice smelling like a bad bitch and smelling like 2 pounds of ass, really 10 pounds of ass for the rest of your life? You went from smelling like palm trees and cherry blossoms to 10 pounds of bounce that motherfucking monkey. Does getting a BBL insinuate that you're gonna stink for the rest of your life?
I think I look better without it.
People are still talking about the BBL smell.
No,
Is it
I would
real?
not, Zoltard.
Well,
I
thought in
wouldn't.
my
I would
previous
like you the
BBL
same,
smell
and I would
video that
actually
I
think you're a
cleared
little
it
bit
up,
more
but
dumb.
Apparently I didn't, because there's still quite a bit of confusion out there. So let's finally get to the bottom of the BBL smell. Well, there are a lot of theories being circulated on social media about why the BBL just might smell. So let's start with two of the most popular hypotheses of the BBL smell.
Apparently, there's 2 reasons why the BBL smells. Due to you having to get those lymphatic massages and get the drainage, that causes a certain smell that lingers for about 4 to 6 weeks post-op. Even after that, girls with their newfound body can't either reach.
No,
or
people
don't
think
know
you're
how to properly
crazy.
Go around their
People
new
think you're
bum
crazy.
To get far enough in between the cheeks so they can wash properly.
People
So
think
this
you're
lovely woman
nuts.
believes that the BBL smell is due to either 4 to 6 weeks of drainage from the incisions, or from basically just bad hygiene, not being able to clean back there properly. Well, the fact is that drainage does occur after liposuction.
Nobody likes sexy red
The incisions can
anymore.
drain fluid for usually
I
a
can
day
prove
or
it.
2, and this is often the anesthetic fluid that we inject to perform the liposuction. I didn't want to do it this way. But this fluid really doesn't have much of a smell at all unless it gets infected. And it's extremely rare to see these incisions drain for honestly more than a day or 2.
I watched a whole video about this. Nobody likes this anymore. No one likes this. Nobody's impressed by twerking anymore.
Keep fuck these niggas up.
No one likes it.
I'm out of town, thuggin' with my round. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Where the niggas? I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga, cause suck a bitch soul. Pound town, just left Pound town. Let my nigga, he just took a bitch down.
Why would you want to? And everybody hates this.
But some of y'all doing that baby boo trend look like it's stink.
Not all men enjoy looking at you do this baby boo challenge. That is so disgusting, bro.
So hard, you're not serious.
So disgusting, especially if you're one of those that are wearing panties and putting your cheeks 5 inches away from the camera.
This whole baby boo challenge got me wondering when you started to mind up just coochies.
Any chance you get to be able to show off your body, twerk.
What is this challenge? I want to know what they're talking about. What is this challenge? I'm too old for this shit. No. No, I'm not. Oh my god. I can just imagine the smell. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good, everyone. It's not good. No, that did not enhance my life at all.
You literally nothing without that.
Stop making these make I feel bad about posting y'all trucking videos to the she gonna call me baby.
Every freaking year, we come up with some type of shaking challenge. Damn, every year, bro. Like, every year.
There's something deeply unsettling about what twerking has become today. What used...
Am I? Am I actually? Am I actually Zoltard? Am I really? Do you really think I am? Alright, I'm gonna play this back for you. Okay? Look at my live stream. Look at my live stream. What do you mean, oh my god? That's what they do! No, he's gonna say no. He's laughing at you. Would you like Zoltard more if he got a BBL? He says he doesn't see the difference, so he thinks that you're beautiful no matter what. Which is really nice. Okay.
To be seen as liberating, cultural, and even empowering. Now looks like
exactly. That's what he said.
Performance we've all seen.
So you're fine. It's fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Flat out saying it's disgusting.
There's nothing to worry about. You already got a fatty. You are fine. You don't need one.
Entertained anymore.
perfect.
In today's video, we're looking
Don't
at
destroy
how
yourself,
twerking
Sultan.
went from liberating to humiliating, and how the internet is
This is bad.
boldly saying enough
Me
is
too.
enough. Quick discllaimer, I'm on what
I mean,
like
he
to
likes
call
that kind of thing,
YouTube's
so I
hot
mean,
seat. So yes,
I guess
there
you're
will be a
asking
lot
the
of
wrong
blurring,
guy.
And from now on, the word twerk is going to be
I gotta hand
hip
your ass.
shake.
That's fine.
We're all adults. We all know what it looks like.
That's fine.
Use your imagination.
I still,
All right,
it
back to
stuff
our
still
regularly
happens to
scheduled
me.
program.
It's fine.
Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed.
Stuff still
Now, I'm not saying
occurs.
you have
It's
to
fine.
subscribe. You're classy. I know you don't just give those away for free, but hopefully at the end of this video, we become best friends without my consent. Apps like TikTok and Instagram protect your appearance
hold on.
and all.
All right.
Especially for a go-to move for social media clout, it held a completely different weight, especially in its earliest form.
People have always came to me with, they're like, okay, so you know how to twerk, you know all this new phenomenon. I'm like, actually, it's not new. Back in the days, and currently right now in Africa, that is the way we move. That's the whole culture and the basis behind that dance. It's all on your hips, and it's to that beat of the
Girl,
drum
look what's
that
happening.
makes a woman just want to go back, back, back.
Hip shaking traces all the way back to West African dances like mapuka, which is a traditional dance from Ivory Coast that's centered on rhythm, control, and expression through the hips.
Mapuka was usually carried out when some religious or other grand ceremony was being conducted. It originated southeast of the Ivory Coast in Zabu. This dance is often referred to as the forbidden dance and has been banned in some countries.
Now, these dances eventually reached the Caribbean, South America, and the southern US. And even as they changed from culture to culture, the focus was still on fun, rhythm, and as always, community.
Black women carried these dances across the transatlantic slave trade to the ring shout in what became the Black American Church, and to the hips of Ma Rainey and Bessie Smith when they sang the blues. Black people carried the origins of this dance through our DNA, through our blood, through our bones.
Now, in certain circumstances, dancing wasn't just for fun. It was a way to reclaim the body. It was almost like a quiet resistance, especially when everything else was being controlled in their community.
For centuries, colonial ideas have depicted black women as naturally promiscuous and treated them as human zoos just for existing in their bodies. Classic movements, like Josephine Baker's famous banana dance, were once called indecent. Consider this. For centuries, our bodies didn't belong to us. Dancing is a freedom of expression through movement.
Now fast forward to the 1990s, the bounce music scene in New Orleans gave hip shaking a brand new life. One that was fast, bold, and full of confidence.
New Orleans bounce music began in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Bounce music is a combination of hip-hop, call and response chants, and rapid beats, making it a popular sound locally and spreading throughout the South like Texas and Mississippi.
And I have to give a quick shout out to the NOLA babies because that's my hometown, okay? But bounce music was bouncing, to say the least. It was loud, it was upbeat, and it was made for dancing. And this is where hip shaking exploded into a staple at parties, cookouts, and just black community spaces in general. Now, the actual word twerk first appeared in a 1993 bounce song called
I
You
might
Belong,
watch
and
that.
it took off from there.
Many people say that's the first time they heard twerk on a record.
Yeah, the girls shaking all in front of us, right? They took the word, say work, and just put a T on it and say, man, they be twerking it. And that's how we joke, twerking it. That's another signature of New Orleans you gotta deal with. Back then, when we started twerking it, it was new. We didn't shake on top of rooftop, car, taxi cab, buses. We didn't shake at second line funerals. We the best twerk in the country. If you want to see some real shaking going on, shaking is in New Orleans.
For a while, hip shaking was fun, cultural, and expressive. But slowly over time, something shifted. And that's when mainstream pop culture got a hold of it.
But it was a performance by Miley Cyrus that really got everyone's attention. Where have you gone, Hannah Montana? Last night, it was Miley MTV style, the 20-year-old twerking her way on stage and out of her clothing to her single, We Can't Stop.
Artists like Nicki Minaj and Miley Cyrus brought hip shaking into the spotlight in a way that was commercial and almost hard to ignore.
Little did I know that a couple years later, Miley Cyrus would perform what seemed like the twerk version around the world. Y'all remember that. That same year, Miley released the single, We Can't Stop, and she was twerking in the video. I remember being like, this is crazy. Hannah Montana twerking all over the place. A couple months later, she performed with Robin Thicke on the VMAs, and that night, seemingly overnight, twerking went mainstream.
And before we knew it, hip shake landed a spot in the Oxford Dictionary in 2013.
Yes, we've heard about the controversy about Miley Cyrus twerking at the VMAs, and now the folks over at the Oxford Dictionaries is going to be adding the verb twerk to the dictionary as part of its quarterly update.
So now the same movements that once symbolized culture and community were now being rebranded as entertainment and thirst trappy.
Twerking is a dance that involves moving your bottom in a very and inappropriate way. We're standing on the corner of California and Union, a very busy intersection, and right behind me is an 11-year-old girl who is being forced to hold up a sign by her mother as punishment for twerking.
I was disrespecting my parents by twerking at my school dance.
And once that door opened, social media did the rest. We blinked, and suddenly something sacred turned into a free-for-all. Hip shaking has been so normalized to the point that no one blinks an eye when they scroll past it or see it at morning brunch.
Twerking videos don't hit the same no more. Like, I feel that's way too played out now. Like, you can literally open TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube Shorts at that and just see twerking
Well, not nobody
everywhere.
thinks
Like,
about
it. It's normal at this point.
Y'all twerk everywhere y'all go. Sit the down. Show some class. Especially at brunch. I can't even enjoy my food. That's why I don't like going to brunch. I can't enjoy my food because y'all stand up on tables, shaking y'all. Like, sit down.
Now, don't get me wrong. It's not that hip shaking is the actual issue here. There's nothing wrong with a little 1-2, having fun, letting loose. If I had the rhythm to move like that, who knows where I'd be today. But these days, it's becoming less about rhythm and more about being watched.
It's more about just
lusted
doing that.
after. Especially with the rise of these hip shaking challenges. It seems like every other month we get a wave of women hip shaking like they have something to prove.
Why is it as women? Why is it every year?
Every
freaking year. We come up with some type of shaking challenge every year. Why? Like every year, why? I love it, like, you know, a little shaking it. I like that, a little shaking it. But damn, every year, bro.
And the latest challenge, the Baby Boo Challenge, it's starting a messy conversation I didn't see coming. The Baby Boo Challenge is the newest hip shaking trend where women dance to the song What You Is by YoungBoy. Now on the surface, it looks like every other viral challenge, especially when you cut the music.
We know what it is.
But the reaction to it is really what got people talking. Comment sections and reaction videos are filled with words like degrading, disgusting, or even decorum lacking.
Sorry, I'm a hater, but the Baby Boo trend is genuinely so disgusting. You can hate on me all you want, saying that I have no, I'm just jealous, but at least I have some decorum. Did we forget that digital footprint exists, you guys? Like, there's no way some of you are willingly doing this in your
Everything is a humiliation
and it's not
ritual.
Just a few comments.
Every single fucking thing is a humiliation
ritual. It's
ritual
an
now.
entire wave of women who are starting to feel like maybe we shouldn't be celebrating this anymore. That is shimmying and shaking for the camera.
It is 2025. There is no reason that y'all are still twerking on y'all story. I don't even know why y'all made that a thing, but I'm starting to think that y'all crying out for help because, like,
stop twerking in booty shorts and panties. Like, that's trifling as. Like, you want the internet to see your whole butt cheek and your.
It's weird.
Like, you could do a little 1-2, put you in a dress or some pants, do a little 1-2, but a dedicated twerk video and is not the moves.
To be honest, it's starting to feel repetitive, played out, and honestly, it's starting to look like a form of self-disrespect. So now the girls are fighting because one side is saying mind the business that pays you, and then the other side is saying the business stank.
And no shade, I hate to be the one to say it, but some of y'all doing that Baby Boo trend look like it stink. Like, genuinely, look like it stink. It look like y'all need to, like, wash up. Like, y'all just look dirty. No shade. Like, if you're gonna do that trend, at least look proper and clean. Like, y'all just look dirty. Y'all look like y'all got something. Like, y'all look like y'all got something. It just don't look great.
Every time there's a twerking challenge going viral on the internet, it's always a couple weird out the bunch that gotta say somebody look like they stink. Like, shut up, ho. Nobody even asked you. Enjoy the show or don't. We really didn't ask. We're giving.
It's funny until you realize people aren't just being petty, they're getting uncomfortable. Because this form of confidence that is hip shaking for the camera isn't hitting the same anymore. And no, it's not just outsiders or pick-me's that are saying this. Women who like these trends or used to like these trends, even participate in these trends, are stepping back and saying, why are we still doing this?
Because I'm all for having fun just as much as the next person. But why are y'all getting on this app in your drawers and shaking that monkey?
I mean, the alien's cute,
Yeah, so
but...
I think the part that's bamboozling the out of me is the draws. Y'all are in draws. I'm going to bring back a TikTok word from, I think, 2024. Where's the decorum here?
And I don't know, I just feel like twerking to the challenge is so 2012, 2016. Like, we're still doing that?
And you know it's interesting when the men start speaking.
Every one of y'all doing this baby boo challenge, this song with NBA Youngboy, those women are the exact women that I'm staying away from. Y'all are so proud of being thoughts, goofy goober hoes.
Now, a lot of people will see this as ironic because it's men who, let's keep it real, pay to see stuff like this. But now, it's
all out there.
I like
There's
the
no
baby boo
mystery.
challenge just as much as the next. Like, trust me, I'm watching it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Like, y'all really doing what y'all gotta do. Don't get me wrong. But it's just something in me, the girl in me is not okay with y'all shaking y'all on TikTok for free. Very much zero judgment. Like, there's no judgment happening. But if you could pick up a camera and put your on and shake your full out the bottom, you could definitely set up that camera and just do all. It's like, that's just me. At least get paid for it. Because at this point, you either got creepy old men or kids watching you shake. And I don't know if you're okay with that. But I just feel like you should be getting paid for your services. That's just
weird. Now the conversation has shifted to where even men are saying, put it away.
Man, I don't give a f*** how nobody feel about it. I don't give a f*** what you gotta say. I don't give a f*** what your opinion is. I'm gonna tell you like this. Not all men enjoy looking at you do this baby boo challenge. That shit is so f*** disgusting, bro. Like, and I'm gonna tell you the worst part
This is
about
actual
it,
black
man.
men.
Most of these females that y'all see on here doing that trend are parents. They give a f*** more about what the internet think about them than what their own children thinking about them, man. We don't give a f***. We tired of seeing you skank nasty hoes put your funky all over the internet. That shit is not attractive. It is not sexy. I don't give a f*** how nobody feel about it.
Every time I see that little baby blue trend, skip.
I mean, if you want,
see how
I have
easy it
a
is? Like,
bunch
they
of
just
different, I mean,
get on their shake.
haven't I done this before?
That's why you gotta handle a lady, how you handle a lady, you handle how you handle her.
I mean, if that's entertainment to you, I mean, but
I have a genuine question.
What,
If
why?
the women aren't clapping and the men aren't impressed either, who is this really for? Because the hip shakers can't say, "Oh, I'm posting this for myself."
I have,
if
like,
they're posting
2.
it online for millions across
I have,
the
like,
globe
2
to
hats.
see. If you were posting it for yourself, then you just keep it in the drafts or the camera roll, right?
Yeah, but
and I'm gonna keep
it's
it real.
funny.
A lot of the women that are doing this
Is it?
challenge
2
don't
is
even
fun.
look like they're having fun or enjoying
I mean,
it. Half of them
I
are staring
guess
blankly
if
into the
that's
camera while they're making their thighs
what
shake.
you
And okay,
want to
you
see?
could say that they're trying to focus because okay, I'll give them their props on muscle
It's
control.
more or less
you do
really
have to
random.
stay focused when you do moves like that. But the energy behind it feels empty, and it looks like they're making themselves do it because
I
they
showed you.
know that it'll go viral. Or you could say they feel pressured. I came across multiple videos of people
Hasn't that been done,
encouraging
like, a
women
billion
to
times
hop on
already,
this
though?
trend. Some even going as far as saying turn around like another angle is needed.
If you're doing that baby boo challenge, turn that around. We don't want to see you shaking them raggedy, jiggly thighs from the front. Turn that around or delete the video.
How y'all gonna do that little baby boo challenge and y'all just jiggling y'all legs in the front?
If you don't like being here, you don't have to be here. I'm not holding a gun to your head and making you be here, am I? I'm watching a video. It's like 1:20 in the morning.
I don't want to see your thighs move.
Like, you
And
can
that's
go
what
if you don't
makes
like it.
this so unsettling. We're watching in real time.
It's kind of
what
ridiculous
happens
that
when
you'd
something
even
that
say
once
that.
felt free
You're literally here
starts
taking it
feeling
upon
like an
yourself watching. You don't
obligation
have to be here.
be sexy and seen.
One girl, she got summons, I guess.
Like, that's crazy that people even say shit like that to me. Like, then just go.
She was submitting the application to Harvard.
That's weird.
As hard as she was going to put in
her little baby boo challenge application.
So, what happens when the hip shaking trends?
Isn't that weird?
But your body doesn't. I think a lot of women forget that once you upload something to TikTok, Instagram,
That's weird.
whatever, it's not just a cute moment. It's an imprint. Or I could say it's a footprint.
But I get on TikTok this morning and I'm literally watching y'all get on here in your underwear as if a digital footprint don't exist.
Digital footprint has had the girls in a chokehold, and the grip is only getting tighter and tighter the more comfortable we get online. Then, fast forward, it's 2075, and your grandkids run up to you with their iPhone 30 ultra thin maximum 3000, and you see yourself at 19 doing the baby boo challenge. All
That's
because
so
that
sad.
video got 10,000 saves. It got
Why do women
smashed
feel the need to
200
do this shit to
times,
themselves?
But it's also possible.
Like,
in
I
this
just don't
lifetime,
understand.
too, and Kim Kardashian knows
That's
that
just
best.
crazy to me.
Look at this is our Roblox. What?
Oh God.
Who made that? Who made that? Let me see it. Click on it. Oh, hold on.
This is a character on Roblox, but it says.
What?
There was a picture of my cry face, and then I looked at it and it said something super inappropriate, like Kim's new state. The last thing that I
Ooh.
want as a mom is for my past to be brought up 20 years later.
What do we really
On
get out of
Roblox?
doing these challenges and posting them for the world to see? What are we expecting to get out of it? Respect?
That's
And this isn't me
crazy.
saying that you don't deserve
I didn't
respect
see
just
that.
because we participate
I
in
never
hip
saw
shaking
that
challenges.
clip.
It's just, at what point do we
That's
stop and
insane.
ask ourselves, what is this actually doing for me? Who's actually getting satisfaction from my content?
After you post yourself twerking on the internet for everybody to see, do you not get embarrassed after that? Like, after
No.
you see all the guys
That's not funny at all. That's
thirsting
so
and lusting
sad.
after you, I just wonder, like, how
That's
do you
so
feel after,
sad.
like, do you get happy?
Like,
with the
she's got
attention that you're
children.
getting? Or
Like,
do
that's
you
really
feel bad
sad.
afterwards, like, knowing that these guys are only on your page because of simple things?
You're being consumed. And I say this with all the love in my heart, but people are consuming you and you're getting nothing out of it. But what? Some likes, some shares, some comments, some yes queens? What once was a cultural expression has turned into a performance that's lost its meaning, and now
This was so sad. Krishan Rock. They're making videos about Krishan Rock. And her baby. It is so sad. Oh no. Oh no. I watched this one video. It was so sad. I think it was this one. It's just sad. I don't like to speak on other women, okay? I really don't. But this is just so sad. She's got a kid and everything. She's got a child she neglects. Like, this just makes me so sad. Poor Krishan Rock. Poor her son. You know, that makes me so sad when other women just neglect their children. But she doesn't have... She just doesn't... She just shouldn't even deal with all that. She should really be getting some help, not only for herself, but for her son.
But before we continue with today's video, don't forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com.
It's very sad.
Our online concession stand that has an assortment of Applewood smoked bishop. Krishan Rock revealed she was pregnant with her first child by her on-again, off-again voice.
No, there's this other video I watched earlier that was like really crazy. Hold on, let me go to my history. This is crazy. Hold on. Yeah. This one.
Disclaimer.
I watched this one. This one's so sad. Junior does not have hope in the whole world. This poor baby. Oh my God, it makes me so sad.
What are we doing? What are we doing today, Krishan?
I'm gonna be honest. I was drunk a lot because of you. Because if you really cared for me and if we was really having good time, you was like, babe, we don't need this drink. We don't need a shot. You was encouraging drinking. You was, you know what I'm saying? I was sad as why would you, as my man, be okay with me drinking like that?
Why does she need validation? Or why does she need to talk about...
You watched her because you were scared she was in...
Why does she need to drink while pregnant? To get attention from her man? Why does she feel the need to do that when she literally needs to focus on the health of and well-being of her child that is now screwed up because of her fucking actions?
Control of the money. I wouldn't have gave about that money. I'd have snatched her ass up and took her to home and made sure she at least got the mental health and counseling that she needed during her pregnancy so that she wouldn't have to regret it for the rest of her life.
And she has to now. And now she has to.
We drunk no liquor. I never did nothing while I was pregnant. I took my vitamins every day, even though they made me nauseous. I fought for my kids to be here. Now fight for you.
Krishan Rock needs to be stopped. She's easily one of the most toxic
He didn't have a chance.
/ people the internet's ever seen.
He didn't have a chance.
I ever seen.
That
and I don't
baby
say
did
that
not have
lightly.
a chance.
Oh my God. Krishan, why the would you eat a rose? Bro, spit it out, 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 spit it out. Why the was you just I know
That
you
poor baby never had a chance.
I know you
That
did
poor
not
baby
just do
never
that.
had a chance.
You don't never have like intrusive thoughts, bro. Chill. Let me live.
If you don't know, she and Blueface built their whole brand off chaos. They fought, broke up, got back together.
They
made
never-
music,
that
had a
poor
baby,
baby
and turned
never
every
had a
argument
chance
into content. Now
with a
Blueface
mother
has been
like
locked
her.
up for the past 2 years, but he just got
She-
out.
she's
While he
not
was
mother
gone,
material.
Krishan's been spiraling. Her baby's been getting
She-
a lot of
instead it's
criticism
like-
online, mainly because people are saying he doesn't look
She
healthy.
just doesn't
She's
care,
getting,
and that's what's
a
so
daughter.
bad.
But back to her child, some even
She
claim
just
it's
cares
from her
about these
drinking,
men.
doing all sorts of toxic things
And
to
it
her
makes
body,
me
while
feel
she had a
so
little
bad.
mini-me growing inside her. People are saying her 2-year-old can't walk, can't talk, and isn't developing like a healthy baby should be. And the sad part is, it all traces back to the same thing that made her famous: toxicity. And now that Blueface is free again, this story's about to get even messier. Blueface was out of jail for maybe 2 seconds before his life turned right back into a circus. He planned a simple family day at the arcade, just him and his kids and both baby mamas, Jaden Alexis and Krishan Rock. And if you know anything about these two, you already know this was doomed from the start. Jaden's got 2 kids by Blue, and Krishan got 1, Junior. But even that's complicated because Blue's own mom has gone on record doubting if Junior is really his. So you can already feel the tension before the story even starts. Still, Blue tried.
That's
He
Krishan
somehow
Rock's
convinced both of them
mom.
to let the kids be in the same place. That could have been a good step, but Krishan doesn't do peace. She does publicity. So right there in the middle of the arcade, she pulls out, whips out her phone, and goes live on Instagram. Feels like a deliberate
That's
move that she's saying, I'm still here, nigga. I still got access. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit. I want y'all to feel the
That's
secondhand
crazy.
embarrassment that I felt when watching this. So let's watch, shall we?
Hey girl. See what mom dukes right now. Where you?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna just get myself out of this screen. So get me out of here and y'all watch.
Come on now, you tripping now. You doing
We
too
on
much.
live. No, we not. See, look, nobody want to be real on camera. Girl, I can hug you. Girl. Look. Right, everybody's so weird. So we not kumbaya. Yay. Yay. So y'all can record me, but I can't record y'all. Oh, you can record me. Oh, wow. I was talking about like this. Oh, you hold it, Oh, look at Junior. Baby Jesus. He poured it now. He not. Junior, if he kept Malone.
This is so sad.
No, I don't like.
Boy,
Oh,
she
she
didn't
doesn't
read the
exploit
room.
that child.
Nobody wanted her there. When Jaden saw that live stream, she lost it. I don't even think she knew Krishan was gonna be there. She instantly went online saying she was coming to get her kids and blah blah blah. Next thing you know, both baby moms are fighting.
Yeah, just PSA, I didn't approve for no crackhead to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way. One thing for sure and two things for certain. You go on live talking about, oh, and if you talk about my son and anybody that talk about my son and this is what happens to them and da 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 da. No, and if any play about my kids or disrespect my kids or disrespect
Yeah, she
me
didn't have to
about
show
my
her
kids,
children on live. That's
yeah,
weird.
we're gonna see how far I'm willing to take you. I'm not no buster.
She didn't have to show. She did not have to
I don't
show
let
her
anybody just
children
play
on
with them.
live.
I don't let anybody just be around my
That's
kid. I don't let
weird.
anybody. It ain't like that over here. Okay?
What?
Blue's mom online throwing shade.
She attacked the security guard. Jonathan is caught in the middle of the worst experience of his life, y'all. Y'all need to pray for him because he is really trying to do the right thing, and people is playing
That's
internet
so
games
sad.
and don't
And
really
for
give
what?
a about their kids. That baby is somewhere. She drove off and left that baby. It wasn't no car seat, no nothing. She drove off and left that baby at Mount Tasia trying to follow my son. The Jonathan daddy don't got no diapers. He ain't got no food. He don't know what the to do. Y'all need to start holding people accountable. This is not funny no more. This is not a game no more. And that was the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. And y'all watched her put that woman's baby on camera, knowing that Jaden
Yeah,
don't
she
play
didn't have
about
to do
her
all that.
kids. Why would that girl put that girl's kids on the camera and ruin their whole? So now Jaden picks her kids up, and they not with their dad right now. But she got what she wanted, and that's okay. That's okay. John needs to spend a lot of time with her kid too, but that's okay. I pray that that's my son's son because that what happened today was the ugliest I've ever seen in my life. It was the ugliest I've ever seen in my life, and my son is literally just caught in the
that's
middle, and I'm
Blueface's
just watching him
mom.
like, Mom, I don't know what the to do. She attacking the security trying to fight back. He telling the security don't hurt her. He asking her to get the baby and just go home. She like, I'm gonna do something to this car, do that to the car. If you leave here, it is such a sad thing to watch my child go through this on his first day out. On his first day out. You couldn't just pull up. We already was videoing. We've been planning to video this forever. You didn't have to go live and show Jaden's kids. You didn't have to do that.
That's
she did
so
not have
sad.
to do that, and that's what made me say, you know what? F you. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to work with you no more. And I told that security guard, press charges. Press charges on her for scratching you and biting you under the at the place. That was the evilest I've ever seen anybody do on somebody's first day out, and I done seen some evil.
After that, the whole family broke apart in one day. But that's the thing, this ain't nothing new. This is just the latest chapter in what I call the full Blueface experiment. Back in 2018, Blueface blew up with Respect My Crippin', right? We're not gonna get into a whole story documentary on how he rose to fame, but just a little context until we get into Krishan Rock and the apparent bad mother she is. Blueface fell off musically anyways after that, so he switched lanes and learned that controversy sells. From a rapper to, an entertainer, I guess. He created Blue Girls Club, a low-budget, all-chaos reality show filmed in his house. No contracts,
Blue
no
Girls
prizes, no
Club.
rules, just women
Now that's
fighting for
something we
attention
should
and
watch.
exposure. For $50 a month, fans could watch pure dysfunction. And people paid. Blue was making
We
six
should
figures a
watch
month off of
that.
it. Not paying the woman a dime, exploitation disguised as content. And it worked because people love watching others crash out. People love negativity. That's where, the lovely Krishan came in. A track star from Baltimore raised in hell. One of 12 kids, dad locked up, mom addicted, homeless as a kid, fighting her way through life. She was tough and had some sort of
Yeah,
charisma.
we should watch
she even won a
that.
game show called Ultimate Tag and bagged like 10K.
Yeah, she won
was on the
Ultimate
right path
Tag.
until she met Blueface. From the moment she joined Blue Girls Club, you could tell she wasn't like the rest. She was more emotional, more reactive, and more entertaining. She fought constantly, cried on camera, and became one of the fan favorites. One fan knocked her tooth out, and instead of running from that environment, she embraced it. That became her origin story. Blueface saw money in her chaos. He signed her. From there, their relationship became a never-ending episode of Trauma TV. Blueface would record their fights, go live during arguments, and post their meltdowns. The internet ate it up. They became the
goes
toxic
down.
couple. Fights, breakups, makeups, arrests. Every week, something new. Then came 2022. Krishan admitted admitted in an interview she'd had 3 abortions before she said she was keeping this baby that we now know as Junior. That's when things got dark. She didn't slow down. She was still clubbing, still drinking, still online arguing. DJ Academics even said he FaceTimed her when she was pregnant and she was smoking.
Hey, listen, she FaceTimed me one time. This is when the owner of Zeus was trying to like patch up whatever, and you know, this was like, yo, y'all keep going back and forth online and talk. FaceTime her, she's like smoking a joint. Full on pregnant. While she's pregnant. Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint. And I said, aren't you? And she's like, and I'm like, it ain't no I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like, no giving. You know what I mean? Now, again, they caught her in the club with a full bottle of Henny, full pregnant.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
When the baby came in September 2023, Blueface was already gone.
They say the baby has cry to chat syndrome.
Like Krishan never existed. Then Lil Mabu, remember that nigga? Or he's not even a nigga, but he slid in and dropped the Mr. Take Your Bill with her. Then Blueface went to jail for probation violation, and while he was gone, Krishan got a face tattoo of him on her cheek. It was around this time in 2023 when she started going live with her baby. People really started speculating about the baby's health, picking apart his appearance and spreading rumors about defects. The internet basically shit on her for how she even let this happen to her son.
If you hear how the baby cries, that baby has cry to chat
online,
syndrome.
always chaotic. She turned her motherhood into another storyline. From there, people started questioning her mental state. But at some point, sympathy runs out. You can't keep calling it trauma when you're the one fueling it. Krishan isn't the same innocent girl from Baltimore anymore. She's a grown-ass woman with millions watching her every move. The tears, the outbursts, the fights, they're all part of the brand, but at what cost? Every mistake gets turned into a clip on social media. Meanwhile, her child grows up in the middle of this madness, used for sympathy one day and clout the next, even if it's unintentional. Meanwhile, from the looks of it, the baby might be suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome. I don't want to do an armchair analysis, but man,
that is neglecting that baby. That is neglecting that baby. That is neglecting that baby.
Yeah, she
is neglecting that baby. If you don't get the proper care for your child, that is neglect. Like, quit babying this grown ass woman. She's beautiful. Yes, she's young. She's made mistakes. But that's still neglect. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And I'm so tired of people sugarcoating it. I'm so tired of people saying, oh, well, you know, he's a baby. Don't talk about babies. Nobody's talking about it. We have eyes. We're seeing what the is going on. We have children with disabilities who are getting help. That's okay. You don't want to call it disability, probability. I don't give a fuck ability. Like, God damn, get the baby some help and get the baby out her hands. Damn, she can get visitation rights, but she need a parenting class or two.
I want you to go back and watch all the videos of Krishan Rock around people with her son. You know, when people see a baby, they be, oh my God, the baby's here. The baby. Don't nobody look at that baby. The baby don't even make eye contact with the baby. They start roll up blunts and just. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not making fun of the baby. I know I'm laughing and I look jovial and it's funny to me, but I'm not making fun of the baby. It's not like we could do anything, but we watched their girl drink pregnant. And I remember just a year ago, 2 years ago, people, the baby's fine. Nothing's wrong with the baby. Who gets on the internet and talks about a child? Bro, the baby sitting in the chair like this. I'm not making fun of the baby. If you think that's what I'm doing, then you got a problem. I'm telling the actual
he's
truth.
not wrong.
I've never seen nobody walk up to the baby and say, oh my God, Junior's so cute, baby.
So let me say
He's
this.
not wrong.
I have a bachelor's
It's just
degree in
sad.
early childhood education. My degree goes from birth to third
It's
grade.
just sad, that's
and I have
all.
a minor in special education.
He's not
when
wrong.
I look at this baby who just
It's
had his
just sad.
second birthday, and I realize that up until now, he's more than likely not received any services. It breaks my heart because I know that even if somebody were to get him today and start getting him help, he is so far behind and delayed. Like, the fact that we're watching this and screaming, and it's like literally nothing we can do. She's moving from place to place, house to house with this. But y'all thought I was joking before about reporting her when she live. This is ridiculous. Anybody that say mind your own business, I can't say what I want to say because I'm damn near on my last strike. But I'm not minding nothing when I'm looking at something like this. And if you can mind your own business, because that's her child, we need less people like you. And that's the reason why she like that. Because all them people around her, smoking around her, sitting around her. Mind you, this was on live at midnight.
You can't be out here drinking, smoking, and fighting while a whole human being is forming inside you. Allegedly, right? You don't get cool points for that. Now, she didn't go live like she used to, but she still pops up here and there, especially now that Blueface is out. Same mannerisms, same attitude, same chaos, and she still keeps putting that baby in front of the camera like he's a part of the show. Like, bro, look at these pictures. God damn, it's sad. And there is some conspiracies and suspicions that Blueface may not be the father to Junior at all. Some people are saying it's Ronnie Doe. Not officially Ronnie Me, Ronnie Doe, the ex-boyfriend of Krishan Rock, who was fatally shot February 3rd of this year at age 24. Their relationship was rocky, and Ronnie gained significant public attention in the months before his death for demanding a DNA test, claiming he was the biological father of Krishan Rock's son, not Blueface. Which kind of explains why Blueface's mom has been alluding to Blueface not really being the father.
Now, are you aware of the health challenges that Krishan Jr. possibly has?
It was to my understanding that he had a hernia at birth, and it was to my understanding that the doctor or whatever medical professionals at the time of his birth, they had stated that he would need medical treatment like surgery, steroid injections, etc. in order for him to start developing properly. For me, on the outside looking in, I seen that baby born, and I see him now,
Did I give you the rest
and
of the stuff?
his health has not been addressed.
I think so. You
in
got
the
the
best
coconut
manner.
box, right?
Do you plan on, if the baby is yours, possibly taking custody and getting your son, your possible son, the health care that he needs?
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm doing everything that I'm trying to do, just because I can't watch him be neglected and his health not be addressed, because he's a human at the end of the day. He's not an object, he's a human.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's been treated like an object, and he hasn't really had the unconditional love that he deserves since he's been on this earth.
Even Krishan Rock's sister has something to say about that.
There was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting murdered, right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you
Rest
know
in
him?
peace. So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
Well,
I don't know.
because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Krishan when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him.
Huh?
We had a little argument before.
14 new
You know, it's
buyers,
just like
that's
we
pretty
were
good.
family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
Me being real, bought his camera. We back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Girl right here, Junior right here. Weird as a. You weird as shit. You weird as.
What's wrong?
You weird. Ain't nobody stalking you. That's my f***ing son. That's my f***ing son. That's my son. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm calling the cops.
I don't give a f. Call him. Nobody touch you.
Go to the cops.
Call him.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. I'm calling the cops. That's weird as shit. You gonna hit the cops.
You ran behind them. I'm trying to holler at you like a dog. You police ass. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sir,
You a police ass.
Excuse me.
Police.
Excuse
You
me.
a
Excuse
okay.
me. Excuse me.
Yeah,
I need you out the.
But I don't give a f you talking about. Okay, I need you out the mall, okay? Okay, I need you out the mall, okay? I need you out the mall, okay? Okay, let's go this one, okay? Let's go this one. I need you out the mall. Alright, let's go this one. Alright, let's go this one. Let's go.
He then went on IG Live to vent.
I walked down on Shorty, right? I'm checking the temperature. Shorty ain't say nothing about, oh, Blue's the dad. She ain't flex on me, say, this is Blue's baby. She ain't flex on me and say, oh, you.
That's just so
not
sad. He
your
got
baby.
murdered.
She ain't do none of that.
He was gonna
All she
literally
did
take care of
was
this
watch
child.
me approach her and act scared, act like a victim, and act confused, as she always do. This is the thing of why I know Junior is my son. She came out here. You got
Columbia Mall, Towson Mall, Tyson's Corner, Mondawmin Mall, Heckinger Mall. Man, it's so many different malls and outlets around here. You get what I'm saying? So this is my thing. Stay with me, y'all. So look, she got all these different malls she could go to, right? Right? How is it that she goes to Arundel Mills, which is the most local one to the area I be around, and she intentionally makes her presence known. She intentionally let people know, like, all right, I'm in here. So in my eyes, in my perspective, it's like this. Shorty literally came to Arundel Mills. She tried to flex her muscle, do all that little weird, not knowing that I'm on her. You get what I'm saying? Not knowing that I'm already seeing everything that's going on before it even go on. You get what I'm saying? So she thinking like, all right, she's slick, she this, she that, but she not even knowing like, shorty, I'm already on you. I knew you been out here since you checked off the plane. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to have a dark conversation like, shorty, you got Junior right here. You right here. We ain't gotta do the internet. We ain't gotta go on the internet and woo-woo on the internet. Let me holler at you as an adult, man to woman. Like, I'm not telling you owe me nothing. I ain't telling you I want nothing, none of that. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, we was knocking boots when you conceived this baby, which is my reason for wanting a paternity test. You get what I'm saying? Yo, this is what I don't get. What would y'all do if y'all potentially had a seed with a idiot like Krishan? I went to the court. That was why I was there, to serve her. She's getting served. She called the police on me so that she couldn't get served, bro. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all get that? Like, y'all don't realize, like, I done been through so much. I done been through so much.
Then Ronnie Doe hopped on Instagram Live and had a little chit chat with Blueface's mom about wanting to see his alleged son.
Concerned, he looked like he was progressing into Rain's care, Tangerine Head care. And now all of a sudden he's regressing in his mother's care.
But
I'm wondering
where
is,
do you see that at though? She haven't even really been posting him. Where do you see him regressing in her care?
I seen him in person, baby. I seen him in person. Do you know, why can't Junior support his head?
I mean, somebody was carrying him. It looked like he was asleep to me, so I couldn't really make out whether
Junior
or not.
was not asleep. Junior was awake. And why do y'all keep trying to say that he's asleep? Junior doesn't sleep that much. Junior was not asleep. Junior was up. He made eye contact directly with me. What is going on with Junior? Please. What's going on?
Then Krishan Rock, I don't know when she posted this. Obviously, it's after Ronnie died, so let's look at some of these. First, it was his daddy. Look at him. He'd been locked up for 2 years. Now our son was 6 to 7 month baby when his dad lost his freedom. Everyone that think they can speak on my son always lose their life. I don't know what she means by that, but I wonder why they keep going when they see the end result of trying to harm me for your personal clout game.
Oh, it's
Maybe
so
she's
sad,
trying to
isn't
signal
it?
something. I'm not gonna speculate
This shit
too
is
much.
so
And it
sad.
was my ex-boyfriend, Karan. I don't know how to say his name. That's Ronnie. And as we know, unfortunately, he died before you can get the paternity test. The kid
This
didn't
shit
ask
is
for
so
this. He
sad.
didn't ask to be born into this circus.
It's
to
that
have
girl that
millions
we
of
used to
strangers
watch in
online zooming
Baddies.
in on his face and talking
Well,
about his
she
health.
had a
And what makes it
child,
worse are the fans who gas
and
her up. The
she's
delusional ones who
neglecting it.
defend every stupid thing she does. I made a video about her last year and some people were pissed at
I
me
know.
for calling it out. You don't see the problem? It's not about hating women or tearing her down. This is about calling out somebody who's clearly not ready to be a mother. Now that Blueface is back, I can only imagine the kind of chaos that's about to follow.
This
I
is
really
so
hope the
sad.
baby ends up okay. I really do, because he didn't deserve none of this. Blueface isn't innocent either. He built this monster. Krishan Rock, not the baby, of course. But now even he's scared of what he created. I think Blueface loves how she loves him, but I don't know if he loves her, if that makes sense. Krishan Rock must be stopped, bro. Not because she's evil, but because she's lost and needs help. And the more people feed into it, the more dangerous it gets for her, for the baby, and for anyone who ends up in her orbit. Man.
This is just so sad. That poor child is neglected. This poor child is just so... It's such a bad way. And, like, nobody is helping it. It's literally, like, 2 years old. Like, that just makes me so sad. This one.
Female rap has been on the rise for the past decade, largely in part to the success of rap superstar Nicki Minaj.
This is the one I was
Nicki
talking
laid down
about.
the foundation for what would become modern female rap. She is known as one of the greatest female rappers of all time. She is also known as one of the pioneers of over-sexualizing herself to sell records. While Nicki definitely wasn't the first, that was Lil' Kim or possibly even an artist before her. Nicki definitely made raunchy female rap mainstream pop. Lil' Kim walked so Nicki could run. While Nicki is responsible for giving female rappers a platform, she is also responsible for influencing the current generation of female rappers. Women who focus more on selling their beauty than actually selling music. Although Nicki too relied on sexualizing herself quite a bit, in her defense, she could actually rap and has made several hit songs. But nowadays, music seems to come second when it comes to the current female rappers. It's like these women make the songs just to make a music video that promotes their OF content. Female rappers aren't selling music anymore, they're selling themselves. This is what Nicki turned female rap into. Rappers who are basically high-end escorts. And recently, this is what was revealed about the rapper Saweetie. Because she based her entire
High-end?
career on her looks, her music career has been in decline since she first came on the scene. When her 15 minutes of fame were over, it seemed that Saweetie turned to more drastic measures to make money. According to someone who worked with her, she started living her raps and was allegedly selling herself to the highest bidder, showing just how much of a slippery slope female rap truly is. One moment, you could be selling concert tickets, and next, you can be on a yacht party in Dubai, letting a billionaire sheik use you as a porta potty. Now, people are finally starting to see the reality of the overly sexualized...
Like, I get it. I get it. I think we all get it. I think we all get it. It's just so sad. It's so sad what these women do to themselves. It really is. It just makes me so sad. There's nothing that anybody can do, obviously. You know, it just kind of is what it is here. There's nothing that anybody can do. It's just kind of... Yep. Yep. And it makes me sad because, you know, I wish that people would actually care enough about themselves. But they don't. They don't. And it is what it is. They don't. They don't. They just, I don't think they ever will. I don't think that they ever will care. And it's sad. It's really hella sad. You'd think that people would just want to say no. That people would be like, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. Because you can always say no. Yeah, it doesn't mean that anyone's going to like you. I mean, but that goes with anything, though. I know. I know. I know. You can just say no. People can literally just say no. What's the worst thing that can happen? Someone's not going to entertain you. Somebody's not going to watch you. Somebody's not going to hang out with you or want to be like, what is the worst thing that somebody could say if you just say no to any of this? Because nobody has to really go along with the celebrity thing. Nobody really truly has to go along with it. You can't tell me that these women necessarily have to go along with it. It can even be as little as a stream. Like for me. You know, it can be as little as, you know, just anybody doing anything in life. It's called boundaries. You do whatever you feel that you want to do and fuck everybody else. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. And it's crazy that it matters to some people so fucking much that they would do anything for it. I don't know. They maim their faces. They hurt themselves. And for what? Now they're neglecting their children. That's just so sad. You know? They sexualize themselves. What? I'm not going to say that these women don't have talent. It's not my type of talent that I like. I don't care for Sexy Red. I don't care for any of these people. It's not my kind of talent that I like and that I idolize. But you should be celebrated for the things that you do, not for the things that you do like that. You know, if you are a singer, if you are a musician, like, you should be celebrated. And I'm not trying to be a bitch about it or anything. Like, then be celebrated for what you do, not what you can do with your body. That's crazy. Anybody can twerk. Anybody can do all that. Like, leave it for the people that don't got any talent for anything else, I guess. You know? I mean, but if you are genuinely a talented, especially women, you know, and I'm going to say this, as a woman, I am so sad for these other women that feel like they got to destroy their faces. They got to do all this shit. They got to go along with every single fucking thing, you know, that's expected of them. Or, oh my God, something's going to happen. Oh my God, blah, blah. It's so sad that they even got to worry about that. It's so sad. I don't know. Or somebody threatens them. If you don't do this, then all this is going to be taken away from you somehow. Well, somebody's always going to like you. Somebody's always going to want to be around. Somebody's going to like you. No matter what career change you got going on, somebody's always going to like you. Not everybody. But, you know, some people like other people for the wrong reasons. Do you really want to be liked for the wrong reasons? See, men don't got to deal with this shit as much. And I'm saying that in a way with their bodies. You see a lot of these women, they're getting all this plastic surgery. They're getting all this shit work done. They don't even look like themselves anymore. And it makes me feel so bad that as a woman, other women feel the need to not even look like them. Like, they don't even look like themselves anymore. Like, it is just so sad. And what are they doing it for? They don't feel like they're pretty. They don't feel... Listen, I don't think I'm pretty. I don't think I'm that great. I don't want any of you guys to say, oh, you're beautiful. I don't care. I don't care. I have to find it within. I don't find it. I don't have that. But you think that these bitches do? They just got more money than me. Do you think that these women truly do? No. They're getting treatments left and right. They're doing all this shit to themselves. Every single day they would, if it was possible. Do you think they like themselves more? Do you think they genuinely think that they're better looking? No, because there's always one more fucking thing. If they genuinely had confidence, if they genuinely liked themselves, they wouldn't do this stuff anyways. And I'll be real with you, as I said, if you gave me all the money in the world and you were like, oh, you can get any plastic surgery you want. If you gave me a lifetime free plastic surgery, the best surgeon in the whole wide world, I wouldn't go. There'd be nothing I need to fix. Not because I'm flawless. That's not the issue. The issue is I wouldn't know what to fix. It is body dysmorphia to its highest form, because you can literally die on that table. I mean, but look at these men that decide to overdo the bodybuilding. That's like anorexia. It's no different. It's no different when you're juicing, when all that stuff, you're hurting yourself. It's like so scary. You know, it's like not getting the proper nourishment. Like, it's so scary. I've been through anorexia. Not because I thought I was fat. Sure, I guess. I could say I'm fat now. Sure. I could say I'm big now. Big fucking deal. You know what? I am so much happier now than I was before. I mean that. I really do mean that. And I wish everybody that goes through that, I hope that they get well. I really hope genuinely that they will find peace within themselves, and I hope that they get well, because it is such a scary, isolating, bad thing. And to not nourish yourself, why do you think Ariana Grande cries all the time and acts fucking goofy? That's why. She's overly emotional. Her brain does not work anymore. Her brain does not work anymore. She is not getting nourishment. That is what happens when you do not get nourishment. And fight against whom? Who are they trying to be bigger than? And you're right. You're right. But it is no different than people who have anorexia or bulimia. It is no fucking different. It's not. Bitch, we all got trauma issues. We all had to deal with shit. We all had to deal with shit in our life. Like, it is normal. It is normal to be slighted. It is normal to not feel good about yourself. Like, it is normal to have bad shit happen to you. But you know what you're supposed to do? That's supposed to make you become stronger on the inside. To be impenetrable on the inside. And people have I have a lot of work to do. But just because all that strength in the world and it's still never enough. Notice that. It's never enough no matter what. It is never enough. It never will be. It never will be. That is what's so sad. There's no, oh, that's enough. That's good. There's no self-control. Just like how I was when I was anorexic. While I was anorexic, what happened was I didn't think ever that I was thin enough. See, I didn't feel like I deserved food. That was why I felt like I was such a terrible, awful, unworthy person that I didn't deserve to eat. Do you really want to know what it is? That's what it was. That's what it was. I didn't feel like I deserved it. I felt like it would be better to just not. Do you know how sad of a life that is to live? Do you know how depressing that is as a human being? And do you know there are probably hundreds. Yes, I was. I was motivated by shame. Yes, I was. I was so depressed. I was so sad that I felt like I didn't deserve to eat. Yep. Not that I was fat. Not that anything really was inherently wrong with me. But the fact that I was so depressed, I was so sad about my station in life, about everything, that I couldn't.
Did you send me that address at all?
Yes, I will.
I'm going to do the pirate mail right now. I'll let you know so you have enough in your thing.
Alright. Well, I have enough in my bank account. So here, I'm just going to send it to you. There it is. Oh yeah, that's why I did it. But people have different things. Everybody has a different thing that drives them to do any of that. Everybody has a different thing. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. But it shouldn't be glamorous. It's not something that should be glamorous. People should receive help. People should receive help. I never should have felt that way. But yeah. Yeah, I was. I'm not proud of it neither. I don't feel like that now. Exactly. And think about it. If men have been taken advantage of, for example, let's just say by another man, or by a woman, or by anybody, what do you think they're going to want to do? They're going to get stronger. Or they're going to feel like they need to, you know. And that's why I say that's kind of the man way. It's very rare, actually, to hear about men with eating disorders in which they don't eat or they binge. That's fine. Yeah, I have that. It's very rare to hear about that where they binge and purge. It's very rare for me to hear. You don't hear that a lot. Do you hear about a lot of men with anorexia or bulimia? No, you mostly hear men with steroids, men doing things of that nature. You don't hear a lot. That's not glamorized like it is with women. Binging and purging, not eating a lot on purpose. Like you don't see that a lot. You don't hear that a lot. You just don't. It's not that it's an uncommon thing at all. Because it most definitely isn't. We're all people at the end of the day. But you don't hear it a lot. You don't have a lot of men, at least in my experience, you don't have a lot of men going on Twitter, EDTWT. If you know what that is, this is a big thing on Tumblr too. I will show you. I probably should not even be showing you this. I've shown you this before. Show how many of these accounts I follow. They'll all put their BMI and shame each other. I'll show you. This is what women do. Do not interact if not on ED, eating disorder, Twitter. This appears all the time for me. This stuff, look, they shame each other. This is what I used to interact with. This is the stuff I used to see. I used to, Ariana Grande could fit into a guitar case. Look at every single thing. They say they don't like food. They say they don't like food, but you know what? Every fucking thing, every single thing revolves around food. If they didn't like food, if their mind wasn't completely on food all the time, that's what doesn't make any sense about this. And there's the catch-22. Because they want food. They want to be able to eat. I used to look at these girls, but I didn't think that they were... I never used to compare it to me. I used to just look. Now, as I said, I didn't think I deserved it, but I always felt like I wanted some sort of place. This, I promise. They'll say this, and they make each other sick. You can give mental illness to people. They don't understand that. These people do not understand mental illness. Some of the time, you can give it to someone. This is so sad. Look at... And then you get those dumbasses, they'll say that they're literally... I used to look like that. I used to look just like this, and I thought that I was too big. Why? Why did I think that? I don't know. I didn't deserve food. I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve it. They'll all compare themselves on this, like to this, to something that they don't look like. They'll glamorize other people with other movies and other shit. Like, there we go, look. Ariana Grande. And I would never, ever, ever show my child Wicked. I would never show my child Wicked. Yep. I just need to wait to eat. I just need to wait. Yup. Bitch, you need 2 sandwiches. And I was always cold. I used to feel this way too. Oh, we don't want to talk about that, huh? Oh, we don't want to talk about that, huh? Oh, does that make anyone feel uncomfortable? That's how women think. That's how women think. And you know what? I know that's right. Real men, they don't care. They don't care. That's terrible. How I want to live. I want to move out so I can live how I want to. Yeah. That was the goal for me. This is a huge thing. Cannot believe I used to walk around in public like that. What the hell was I thinking? This doesn't look any different than what's going on here. I see all those marks here. You know she's still sad. And I see more. You think she was healed? Does that look healed to you? Does she look any better? Does she look better? Look at that leg. There's more. You don't become happier when you're more skinny. That's a lie. Look at this poor woman. I used to look like this. That's kilograms. They all show their cute little yogurt bowls. Well, I promise you, this stuff, that'll make you gain so much fucking weight. It's unbelievable. This shit right here, all this yogurt. Yeah, I used to drink smoothies. It changes the composition. Yeah, you know what I used to do? Here was my little secret. Green tea, jasmine green tea with honey. That was my secret. Every single day I would eat one little thing. One teeny thing. Yeah, because you know how much that is in that iced coffee? That shit'll make you gain so much fucking weight, and that's what these bitches don't want to hear. And I would never tell them. Because they need some yogurt. Bitch, you need some oatmeal. You need something. I used to suffer. These bitches don't even know what it is like to suffer. They got meat and rice. Oh, that's more privilege than I ever gave myself. That's way more than what I ever gave myself. Yeah, maybe I'd eat a meal like that every 3 fucking days and feel bad about it. The bread was small, that's why I had 2 slices. Bitch, I didn't even award myself bread. Bread for who? Meat for who? Cheese for who? Bitch, you can knock that shit right the fuck up. I would eat 3 apple slices. I'm done. Ha. And then, look, she got 2 things of rice? No way. I would eat half of that. I would eat this half right here. I'm done. My mom would be horrified. My mom would be scared. And they make it look good. That woman is so upset inside, I promise you. She's cold. She's sad. I didn't give myself any privilege at all. Look, today was boring. I broke a 45-hour fast, though. Bitch, I used to starve for 3 to 4 days and award myself with a teeny weeny thing. She got iced coffee with cream in it. That's the worst shit you can eat. You want to talk about filling? Whatever this slop is right here, you already know that's got cream in it. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. And then they bitch at each other. It's got cream in it. If you are truly sick. Oh, it's... And then this guy. Then this guy comes up. What's the difference? He's giving himself heart failure. Just as much as anorexic people do. They give themselves heart failure. But these women, they cheer each other on. If I didn't spray them, I would have eaten them out of the trash. Oh, another thing that they do is they spray their food with hairspray or something inedible so they can't finish it. That's another thing they do. Oh, this right here. Another thing I used to do, I used to only eat as well in a day. I used to eat nothing like this. Nothing like this. I used to eat gummies because the gummies would feel like a rock, right? The gummies would fill me up. And of course, these pills help me to shit. Bitch, if you ate some fiber. But I understand. I get it. She calls herself fat. She looks like this. Shut the fuck up. She looks great. Skinny alcohol. They glamorize it. Look, 2 years difference. What do you notice in these 2 years? What do you notice? She didn't get no better. She got worse. Oh, but they'll tell you it's better. See, they'll shame you. They're the worst body shamers ever. They'll do this shit and they'll make you feel so bad because you ate something. But it's all out of what I did. Again, here's Ariana Grande. There's Ariana Grande. Now all we're doing is glamorizing her. She looks cold. She looks sad. I don't even gotta see her face. She looks sad. These women look cold. Psych ward check. I wonder why. They all do. And they'll all glamorize it for everybody else. They don't look better. They don't look good. Am I thin spo, bone spo, or death spo? I feel like I look higher than my BMI. This woman goes to college. How are you supposed to focus on anything when all your brain is thinking about is food and eating something? That's all they do. That's all they do is think about food. I'm going to get off of this. I need to poop. That's all they think about is food. Notice that. That's their whole life. Because they want it. They're unsatiated. They want to eat because they're starving. That is how it is for women. So when you see men doing that with other men, that's how it is for women. A lot of men don't know that because they aren't subjected to that like we are. That's how it is for women. But you see, all these women, they enable each other. So they'll do it together. That's the thing. They'll call each other fat. They'll do it to enable each other to do all that. They're killing each other. They're killing themselves. The accountability needs to be on themselves for posting that kind of stuff. But the thing is, they enable each other. That's the culture. That is the culture. Is hurting themselves. What do you think whores do on the internet? They do the same thing. OnlyFans women stick with OnlyFans women. Anorexic women will stick with anorexic women. Why? Because they're enabled by it. Because they're all doing the same thing. So it's an echo chamber of being sick. And that is what it is. But the internet is a great place to formulate that echo chamber with other people. That it's great to feel seen, and there's some sort of relatability to it, and they flock together. If I started becoming anorexic again, you know how many followers I would get? Do you know how much attention I would get from it? That's why they do it. They do it because they feel either it's control, it's a sense of community. It's no different than any other online community. They enable each other, and then somebody dies. They'll feel bad for about 2 days, and then they'll go right back to it. It is no different than any other community that does something like this, that self-harms together. And they make it seem like it's not that bad because they're doing it together. But nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody wants to be be a part of, be enabled, feel enabled by it. Yeah. Yes. Yes, 180. Yes. What's the difference? They all sit on these discords and they all drink together. Yeah. Isn't it cute? Shaking around his little buns. That's what they're doing. See? And they almost are interested. How far is somebody gonna go? How far can somebody push themselves until they die? They just want to see. It's a medical curiosity for them. Why do you think people watch Eugenia Cooney? Why do you think people study these people? They're like circus acts. They're not people at the end of the day. That's how people view them, when that's not true, when there's another human at the other side of that. But, oh, that's too uncomfortable to talk about, right? Oh, it's different, right? When it's somebody that you know and blah, 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 and then, then it's different. They're people. They're humans. They're humans. They're humans. It's sad. No matter what. On any side. It's sad. It's no different than watching the 600-pound life people, really. But there's always some sort of medical curiosity about it. There's always some sort of, wow, that's insane. I'm so curious about it, I'm gonna watch more. Grandpa Kong? Where's Grandpa Kong's? Didn't he die? Didn't he die? In one of the games? I thought he did. I love him. I miss him. Hold on. Did Grandpa did Cranky Kong did not die. He is alive. Although he is a different character from the original Donkey Kong. His wife, Wrinkly Kong, is deceased. Cranky Kong is the elderly and grumpy version of the original Donkey Kong. While he is an elder, he continues to be used in the Donkey Kong franchise. Wrinkly Kong died. Wrinkly Kong looks like this. There was Lanky Kong? She did die. Here she is. As a ghost. Here she is before she was a ghost. There was Lanky Kong? Let me see. Whoa! He's cool! Why He appeared in Donkey Kong 64. Holy shit. He died. Dude, did you know that? Or did I have to be the one to tell you? He died. Yeah. Despite his efforts to stop them by inflating himself just like a balloon, Lanky is overwhelmed and is killed. They killed him. They killed your boy. Wrinkly Kong was killed off as a joke in Donkey Kong 64, appearing in subsequent games as a ghost. His spirit in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, or as a generic ghost enemy. Yeah. Okay.
He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. This crazy Kong just digs his tune.
DJ Chunky is dead. Did you know that? Wait, I kind of like him the most. Why are they killing everyone?
Did you see Chunky Kong was in the Mario movie?
Yeah, that was the craziest appearance of them all.
The most disappointing thing, though, was they didn't show Lanky Kong. But I think I know why. It's because Lanky Kong is a bad guy. Lanky Kong is an orangutan. And in Donkey Kong Country, there were enemies called Manky Kongs that were orangutans that were rejected by the Kong society. And Lanky Kong is part of those Kongs. So I feel like in the Donkey Kong movie, Lanky Kong is gonna be buddy-buddy with the Manky Kongs that teamed up with King K. Rool, but will eventually join the DK crew.
Oh my god.
Did
Oh my god. That's too bad. I didn't know he died.
Donkey Kong 64 was one of our favorite video games growing up, and I still think about its greatness to this day. Lanky was easily my personal favorite Kong, so I might be a little biased, but come on, I miss this guy. He was so goofy and lovable. I mean, look at him. Tragically, his last appearance was in the less than stellar Donkey Kong Barrel Blast for the Wii. Why you gotta do him like that, Nintendo? He deserved to be resurrected long ago as an unlockable racer in Mario Kart Wii, but that spot was taken by Funky Kong. Seriously? Why was Funky brought back over Lanky? I apologize, Funky Stans. Sure, he's a cool dude and he's been around for a while, but my guy Lanky was the hero we needed. Truthfully, though,
He's
I do
not
believe
dead?
Lanky would have thrived in the spotlight alongside his pals DK and Diddy. Unlike Funky,
Wait.
Chunky, and all.
He's not dead. The original story of his death is not a part of the official lore. It was a fan-created theory. So he's fine. No. Wrinkly Kong is dead. Wrinkly Kong is dead, though. Wrinkly Kong died. That was... Yeah, he died. Or she died. I mean, yeah, but this is crazy. Was she in Donkey Kong? Country 3 or Country 2? I thought she was. I have Donkey Kong Country 2. Oh yeah, she did. I have to charge my DS, or not my DS, my Game Boy. I have to charge that. I'm gonna charge that, like, right now. That's insane. Why haven't I charged that yet? I need to charge that. Yeah, I gotta charge this. I have that game. I have to charge this. There we go. I'm charging this. This needs to get charged. Yeah, that needs to be charged. Dude, I used to play so much stuff on that. I used to play so much stuff on that. Yeah, I just have the charger. I have my Game Boy Advance SP. That's what I have. I also have my my DS somewhere. Oh, it's right here. I got my DS too. I got my DS. I should charge that. Yeah, I should charge this too. That's exactly what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna charge this as well. Perfect. We're charging both. We're charging both. Yes! I loved PictoChat. Yeah, I loved PictoChat. That was fun. That was always fun. I liked all that stuff. I liked all that. Yeah, all that was fun to me. Oop! My pom-pom purring is falling. Oh no! Barry, oh, you can't fit on the chair anymore. Big guy. Big guy. There we go. He had a hard time. But yeah, I had a really fun time doing all that. I plan on doing that more. If there's any way where I can show you guys on my hover cam me playing it, I would love to. I am probably going to go to bed. It is 2:44 and I am sleepy. It was fun hanging out with everybody though. I'll see you. Bye. See you. Woo. It was fun. I'll be on tomorrow. I would like to do my gingerbread house tomorrow. That's what would be really fun. I'll do that tomorrow. Well, I'll see you guys.